For this child, who was pulled out of the rubble after an airstrike in Aleppo, leaders a world away agreeing on a cessation of hostilities means nothing. Airstrikes have intensified in the run-up to this deal. This is Idlib province. The promise of calm seems far away. And this is a building used by the search and rescue group the White Helmets. It's just been hit. And this a rebel-held area of Aleppo. As the Monday sundown deadline for the cessation of hostilities approaches, more world powers are getting on board. Iran is the latest country, saying it welcomes the deal, but it should be comprehensively monitored. That's a question many have. How will any violation be monitored? But the groups on the ground have not yet made a decision. Al Jazeera spoke to the Turkey spokesman of the powerful group Ahrar al-Sham. He tells us they are still looking at the details of this deal with other groups on the ground, and they will give a unified response before Monday night. Ahrar al-Sham shares front lines with Fatah al-Sham, the armed group previously known as al-Nusra Front, and under this deal, Ahrar al-Sham and others would have to distance themselves from it. That's because the US and Russia jointly plan to target the armed group they still believe is linked to al-Qaeda. It's a complicated web of allegiances, different groups on the ground, backed by various international players. Now, most of the countries seem to be on board, but this deal really depends on the cooperation of the many different armed groups on the ground. Stefanie, Dekker, Al Jazeera, Gaziantep.